Howdy! How's everybody out there in YouTube land today? I hope this finds you well. I hope everything's going great for you wherever you are and whatever you're doing. We're live here, going to do this Mind Equals Blown and talk to you about your channels and see if we can't get this thing charged up. Share it out. Everybody go and share it to whatever social media you're on. If you're on Facebook or Twitter or whatever you're on, let people know that we're doing this thing. Let's see if we can get some folks in the house. I'll say hey to everybody that's out here. First, I'll start off with my co-host. We got Matthew Haas in the house from Awesome Wood Things.
Hello, Internet. Hello, BrendaG from BrendaG's Designs. We're doing another Mind Equals Blown, and I'm loving it. I've got the Awesome Wood Things channel. Come check me out if you like things made out of wood that are awesome.
And he does other things too.
Yeah, sometimes.
He dresses up like Freddie Mercury and
only when the mood strikes me.
He does all kinds of fun stuff over there. He'll talk to you about YouTube over there and talk to you about Adobe. He's got all kinds of stuff going on. And we got XO Kelly Jelly XO1 in the house. Good to have you in the house tonight. This is one of my new friends that I've made here on YouTube. And if you haven't loved up on the channel, go over there and love up on it. Let's say we've also got Simply Wooden Creations. That is Russ. And if you haven't loved up on his channel, go and hit that one up too. He does a live stream on Saturday nights at 8 o'clock Eastern time. And he has a panel on that show, and I am on that panel, and sometimes Matt's on that panel. Once in a while, we let him in there.
Yep. Only when I paid up my dues.
And Russ also does a live stream on Wednesday nights at, I believe it's at 7 o'clock, Matt. Am I right about that?
7:30.
7:30. Okay, 7:30 here on YouTube, where he works on a scroll saw, cutting things out and making pretty things. So you want to check that one out. And then Matt does a live stream on Monday nights talking about YouTube and all things YouTube and new things YouTube and YouTube.
I break down what the engineers discuss during the week as to what has changed on the platform, and I tell you how it impacts you as a creator on YouTube, what to do and what not to do. So it's a lot of fun. Farmall Fanatics here. Hello, Farmall.
Hey, Farmall Fanatics in the house. He does a live stream tomorrow night. You need to get there signed up on Farmall's channel. He does a support stream and packs the house, and he's full of energy and vinegar. And
everybody loves Farmall. Who else is here? We got some more people here.
We got Steve Carmichael in the house. We'll say hey to Steve Carmichael. Good to have you in there. Jimbo 5312 is in the house. Good to have you with us. We also, I think, didn't we have Jim Bashir's in the house? I don't see him.
I haven't seen him. Luana Pierce just showed up. She says, hello all. Everyone's doing well. We had a question. Kelly Jelly XO wants to know if that's a scarf you are wearing.
It's a shawl. It's a big cotton shawl. It's kind of cool in this room. This is what they call the sun room. And we're still kind of trying to get out of winter here in Indiana. And so it's still a little cool back here and hasn't warmed up real good. So I kind of wrap up to come back here. But this is a great big old shawl that I
Jelly Kelly says it's pretty. I agree.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Everything from Brenda's direction is pretty. She's pretty awesome.
I like to think it's
See, I got to butter her up so she keeps me on this show because, she's the rising star. I'm just hitching my wagon to Brenda. See, I'm smart like that.
That little wiggle as I walk away is just my way of waving goodbye.
Built-in wiggle.
There you go.
My goodness, Lord have mercy. Oh my God.
I like to think it looks as good coming as it does going.
Yep. Oh, someone said hit the like button. That's right. Drop a big old. I did not like the page yet, Brenda. What am I doing? Got to drop that like on there.
What happened to the button? Button. Where's the button?
Oh, you got to get your props.
It's over here. You get the button.
Bless your heart.
Woo! everyone, if you have an interesting fact about any topic, drop it in the chat. Brenda and I will riff off of it. And if it's extra awesome, you will get rewarded with virtual tacos and Brenda's
The
cowbell.
cowbell.
Only if you put put anything interesting in the chat, and we'll play off of it. And remember, if you see an interesting channel name or channel icon, go check out that channel. If you dig their stuff, go give them some support. But don't just do a drive-by support. Watch a video, put a comment, engage. You just can't do the drive-by support. So
Yes, you have to make a connection. If you don't make a connection, what happens is the algorithm catches that. It's one of those algorithms that gets smarter, it learns as it goes. So they got this thing learning now that if you don't make the connection, meaning you don't watch a video, you don't leave feedback in form of a comment and a like, and you're not making a connection, then they take your support away from that channel.
yeah, don't let
So
that happen.
don't let that happen. Be sure that you make the connection. We
Ms. Corey
also,
B just showed up. She says,
yep,
hello, everyone. Hello, Ms. Corey B.
Katie
Welcome.
Dotson is in the house. Good to have her in there. She gave us some facts.
Oh, do we get a fact in there? Okay. Well, let's read that. One horse produces an average of 11 pounds of manure a day. If you don't believe me, clean a few stalls, says Katie Dotson. Oh, hi, Katie Dotson. Katie's awesome, by the way. Do not make Katie mad at you. It will not turn out well, but she's a lovely individual. There we go. Katie, you deserve a virtual taco. First one of the day. Katie Dotson. See, everyone, you could have had the first virtual taco. Got to get on it with these interesting facts. Horses are awesome.
That's a lot of fertilizer right there, I'll tell you.
Yeah. I knew someone who owned a horse, and if you know anyone that owns a horse, this is the priority of their life. Horse is number one. Work is a distant number two, and everyone else can go F off because they tend to that horse. It doesn't matter what promises they made, what expectations you have, all about the horses.
See, I started out with ponies when I was a kid. My dad would go to the local sale, and he'd come home with these ponies that weren't broke, and it was my job to break these ponies to ride.
Oh, wow. Oh, Ghost Devil just showed up. Hi, Ghost Devil. Welcome.
Glad to see you, Ghost Devil. That's one of my new friends.
Oh, nice. Any interesting facts? Drop them in the chat room. We'll riff off them and reward you with virtual tacos and cowbell rings if it's awesome. Katie was our first one. She gets the award for the first one of the day. And we're talking to someone put a note about horses. So we're talking about horses. And share this live stream. Bring people into the live stream. We'll try and blow this place up. We got a handful of people watching. Let's double it. Boomer Rock's here.
Boomer Rock is in the house. Now, Boomer has a good channel over there. He does all kinds of things. He has panels over there, and he does readings and all kinds of things, and stirs up the spirits and the ghosts and all sorts of stuff over there. He's a lot of fun. So
that's cool.
You want to get over there and check his channel out.
And he started out with ponies as a kid. To every weekend, my dad would take me to the track. Oh, I remember the track. The track was fun. You know what they had at the track as a kid? Freaking milkshakes. They had hand spun, real whole milk, real ice cream milkshakes. They were to die for. I'd love going to the track. I'd get a handful of dollar bills, and I would put in the $2 bet. That's the minimum you could bet. I would make several $2 bets, and when I would win, I would just be on cloud nine. Now, of course, you win like $2.30 for your $2 bet.
Katie says that breaking ponies will either give you a great sense of humor or make you evil. I'd like to think I'm a little of both.
Is that where it came from?
It just depends on which side of me you get on, you know?
Oh, my goodness. Yeah.
But we got some great channels out here. And there's one that's not going to be here tonight because he's in the middle of doing live streams himself. But that is Bounty by Observation. If you have not checked out Bounty by Observation's channel, you need to type that into the YouTube search and get over there to Bounty's channel. He does a support stream, and he is funny. Lord have mercy. He
I
will
like
crack
fun.
you up with the stuff he does, and he does impersonations and all kinds of things over there. He's from North Carolina. He's a good old Southern boy, and oh, bless his heart, he got swatted the other night on his live stream. Are you
Wow.
familiar, Matt, with what the SWAT is?
I have no idea what that is.
That's where some ignorant thing calls up your local police department and tells them
Oh, you mean that kind?
that you are killing somebody and sends the SWAT team to your house.
Oh
Yeah,
my, that's no joke.
that no, that was not funny. And God love him. It scared his family half to death. He thought he was going to die that night.
I
I
can
mean,
imagine.
he was out in the
It
yard,
with
face
with
down,
with
guns
being
pointed
able
at
to
him.
mask phone numbers, it seems like you
Yeah,
could get away with that. I'm not
yeah.
advocating it, but it's
Well, there was a fellow a while back in California that was killed.
oh, that's not good.
He went to the door to see what was going on. He had his game controller in his hand because he's on a live stream doing gaming,
Yeah,
and the cops
jeez.
thought the game controller was a gun and blew his head off.
Alright,
So,
let's change the subject
you
if you
know,
don't mind. So,
well, I'm
through
bringing this up because we got to get this stopped.
yeah.
This foolishness has got to stop. The bullying and the craziness that's
Pe
going on.
People gotta just worry about themselves. That's
Right.
all they gotta
We're
do.
we're here to have a good time. We're here to build our channels and support each other and love each other, help each other any way we can, and that crazy stuff has got to stop.
Boomer Rock has a question for you. He wants to know if you changed your hair.
Yes, I did. After 26 years of long hair, I got it cut because it's all coming in gray anyhow. So,
Mm,
I went ahead and cut it off
you're
and
embracing it.
yep.
How do I get more? I need more hair.
Well, they
It's
say that Rogaine stuff works. Have you tried the
really?
Rogaine?
I
Or
don't
you
know if I
could
wanna
get plugs.
I don't know if I wanna pour chemicals on my head.
You could get plugs.
Eh,
I've got something pointy.
seems
I
like
got a
too much
pointy
trouble.
tool. I got a pointy tool. I could poke some holes in your
Oh,
scalp.
yeah, let's not do that. You stay away from me with pointy implements.
I'm a crafter.
I need a diploma behind people that stick things in me.
My husband was losing his hair, God rest his soul, back when he was alive, and so I made him a hat out of a rabbit skin,
Oh, nice.
because he was starting to complain about his hair falling out.
Over
Lord, I used to rag on him about his hair falling out. Um,
oh, jeez.
one day, he was late to everything. And one day, me and his boy, my stepson, was in the car waiting for him to get out of the house and get in the car so we could go wherever it was we was going. And he gets in the car, and as we start down the road, my stepson pipes up in the back seat and he says, "Dad, why are you always late?" And my husband just kind of gets this, quizzical look on his face, like he didn't realize, that he's always late to everything. And so I said to the boy, I said, "Well, see, it's like this." I said, "What happens is he's losing his hair, and all he's got left is one hair on his head.
Aw.
And so he has to wrap it around his head 5 million times to get it up there on his head.
Oh,
And sometimes
no.
it slides off and he's got to start over again and slows him down."
Jeez, 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 jeez. We had some interesting facts in here. So, Russ from Simply Wooden Creation says, oranges originally came from Southeast Asia. They were tangerine pomelo hybrids. They were actually green, and oranges in warmer regions like Vietnam and Thailand stay green through maturity. Green oranges.
Wow.
That's pretty messed up. I'm
Yeah.
gonna give Russ a virtual taco for
Yeah.
that.
We need to. I lost my dinger. There we go. Lord have mercy. Don't lose your dinger.
Like who? Like who's in charge of naming fruits? Did they just give up when they came around the oranges? I don't know what to call it. It's the color orange. Boom! It's orange. How'd that conversation go?
Uh,
Uh-oh. I accidentally gave a burrito and a taco. Well,
oh,
there you
well,
go.
hey, they're getting a 2-course meal.
It's a first time for everything. Now, someone else had something on here too, I think. Oh, Bill and Ted's having a third excellent adventure. Did you hear that?
No.
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure? Yeah, Keanu Reeves and the other one.
Oh,
They're
hey,
older now.
you're up on all these shows. I never seen 1 and 2.
Oh, excellent. Come on, it's a great show.
I mean, you're saying that, and I'm sitting here like, who the hell's Bill and Ted?
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. No, that
Do,
was,
do they
the
have a YouTube channel?
The Matrix, right? With Neo, like,
No.
that was his movie he did before The Matrix, come on. That's when DVDs were just a thing, when they just hit the market, the movie The Matrix was out. Just Looking's here, says, "Hi, Brenda. Welcome, Just Looking."
Glad to have you in the house. That's another one of my new buddies.
Nice. Share
Glad
this
to have
live
you.
screen.
Share
Share. Let's get people in here.
Share it. Like it. Let
Now,
everybody know that we're up here acting foolish.
Russ says, "The real John Chapman, who planted thousands of apple trees in U.S. soil. The apples on those trees were much more bitter than the ones today. Didn't expect the fruits to be eaten as whole." Yeah, I heard they slowly changed the apple to make it more red and more good looking. And then while doing that, it got more mushy. They used to be real crunchy, like real solid.
I was reading the other day where there is a B17 in apple seeds that is supposed to be good for curing cancer.
But you can't have too many of them because it's a
Right.
carcinogen or
Right.
not a carcinogen, a poison.
Yeah,
Too.
it's got now I can't think of the name of it.
I don't know what it is, but it's just too much is
Yeah,
toxic. But you got to eat like a whole fistful of
yeah.
seeds for it. Same thing with caffeine. Caffeine came about because the plant wanted to get rid of animals eating it. So they wanted to like hype them up and have them feel different. And like, okay, I'm not touching those beans anymore.
Yeah,
People,
Luana has it. Cyanide is in
cyanide. Okay.
the apple seeds. So yes, you're right. You can't eat very many of them, but yeah. So I found that fascinating that there is some benefit actually to an apple seed.
Oh,
Kate, Katie says there was a real crocodile Dundee, not a nice guy, major poacher, and I think he died in a gunfight with the authorities.
I'll put a crocodile down there for that. That crocodile's for you, Katie.
And Boomer says he hates to do it, but he's got to get some more sleep. Ain't been well today, so much love. Keep it real. Good to see you, Boomer. I'm glad you came in the house tonight,
Yeah, it's good
and
meeting you, Boomer.
we'll have to
Get your
catch up
rest.
sometime soon. I've
Yeah.
been busier than a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs, but
Oh, wow.
but I got to get caught up with some folks, man.
Hey, did everyone notice my new yellow t-shirt? That's right. I'm going the extra mile for everyone out there on the internet. I always wear a yellow t-shirt on live streams, but this, even though it's an identical yellow t-shirt, it's a new yellow t-shirt. So just
Very cool.
saying, I go the distance.
See, I'm not like your average gal that goes out and buys a whole bunch of fancy, this, that's, and the other things, of clothes. When I see something I like, I'll buy 4 or 5 of them.
Yeah.
And so, people look at me and they'll think she's been wearing the same clothes for days.
Mm-mm.
No.
Einstein had 7 identical
Yeah.
suits
Yeah,
because he just didn't want to think about it.
that's right.
They were all clean and laundered, but he looked identical.
Yep.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, Luanda says they're as busy as a one-armed paper hanger, a one-legged grape stomper.
I can't keep up. See, this is why Brenda's awesome. She's firing at a different rate.
Yep. That's what is making my Ever Haven so special, because people think they know. When they start hearing the question and say, "Oh, well, she's going to say," and then, "Oh no, it goes a whole different direction."
I like that one where it's like 10, 10,
10,
and they stick their
10.
eye through the hole in the fence. Poke 11, 11. Oh my goodness.
You just never know what's going to be said next.
Jimbo has 20 Gator shirts. Sports team. I don't know what that's all about.
It must be a sports team because I ain't never seen no
There's
shirt
a
made out of gator.
college football that has gators on it that I think, but oh no, she didn't.
Oh yes, she did.
Come on, interesting facts. Keep the interesting facts
Yep.
coming. Well, we'll take all the interesting facts you can throw down.
Well, I am an interesting fact, so they're still on topic.
Well, yeah, see, you don't need just like one scientist studying you. Like you need a whole team of scientists trying to figure you out.
I would be a shrink's dream come true, wouldn't I?
There needs to be a whole staff dedicated to you.
Yeah. They'd name the whole wing after me.
There you go.
It's the BrendaG wing down here. And all the walls would be padded.
Did you turn in your weekly BrendaG report on her mental health status?
It would look like an encyclopedia.
Oh, jeez. There we go. Florida Gators, Simply Wooden Creations, and Jimbo 5312 says.
Yeah.
How would you say that? 5312, 5312, 5312. What's the right cadence and way to say that? I wonder. Oh, got a new
any way you want to, as long as you get them in the right order.
new
Mutt
chat.
Nuts Reviews is in the house. Good to have you in here.
Mutt Nuts Reviews.
Mutt Nuts.
What kind of channel is Mutt
Well,
Nuts?
pull up Mutt Nuts channel.
All right, I'll do that.
We'll take a look there. We'll put it up on the screen and take a look.
All right, we'll get this going here. We're gonna look at your channel, Mutt Nuts. Hope you don't mind. Boom. Okay, lock me on there, Brenda. What do we got? 717 subscribers. Go to about up here in the banner.
717.
Mall Hall. Okay, so she buys stuff. Q&A videos, posts on Wednesdays. Product reviews and unboxings. Who doesn't love unboxings? Nice.
Yep, got a nice looking channel going on there.
Check out the videos. Oh, there's a rapid fire poster 4 hours ago, 1 day ago, 1 day ago, 3 days ago, 3 days ago. Look at that. That's the way to do YouTube right there.
She got it going on.
Awesome.
She shows how to get free product samples and freebies to try and test out.
Taste test, Q&A. Let's find a good one here.
Her mail haul she posts on Sundays. Q&A videos posts on Wednesdays.
Oh, here's
product reviews and unboxing post when she has items to review or unbox.
What is that?
It says Coca-Cola on it.
Orange vanilla Coke?
Never heard of it.
It must taste like a creamsicle, but also with Coke. She's digging it. She's digging it. Nice.
But yeah, that's the Mud Nuts channel.
Well, that was actually a live stream we were looking at. Cool, yep. Though. Yes, yes.
She says, yes. Oh, my God, it's good.
I'll have to get some. I wonder if that's, wonder how hard it is to find that stuff.
I don't know.
Who doesn't love creamsicles, man? Bring it on.
I love creamsicles. I'm not real big on pop.
You know, I've cut that back.
Yeah.
To next to nothing. As a matter of fact, the only time I'll drink soda is if I want some with my whiskey, which I usually just drink it with water, not even with soda. And get this, hot pizza out of the oven. I'll have a Pepsi, fountain Pepsi with crushed ice and hot pizza out of the oven. Those two things together, love it. Love it.
She says they have it at the Food Line stores. You got any Food Lines over there? We don't have them here.
At the beach, they do. Where I go to the beach, they have Food Line.
Yeah, I like a nice cold root beer in the summertime. Or if I've got moon pies, I like RC Cola.
See, I sort of did a life hack because when I go to the local baseball, there's a AA baseball team. If you go on Thursdays and you bring your ticket to the bar, to this one bar, they'll give you a free drink. And sometimes rather than whiskey or beer, which I usually get, sometimes I'll hack it and I'll say, "Give me the root beer float," which is
Mhm.
technically a dessert, but
Yep.
it's a drink
Yep.
kind of.
Yep.
So a lot of times the bartenders will let that slide and I'll be jamming on a free root beer float,
There
and
you
then I'll
go.
order whiskey separately because the root beer floats are expensive.
Yeah, she says she's in Maryland. She's 5 hours south of East DC.
Mm. Yeah, yep. That's about 7 hours from me in southern Pennsylvania. Well, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I'm over in Indiana myself,
Yeah.
over here in Amish territory where the buggies roll up and down the streets.
Well, Lancaster's 2 counties away from me. That's where they are.
Well, eh,
Mennonite and Amish.
you sit in your living room and you hear the clippy clop of the hooves going down the street in front of the house.
Well, my son is in college real close to Lancaster, and there's a lot of the clippity clops if you go out far enough.
Luana says Stewart's root beer floats down on the Jersey Shore.
Hmm. Sounds yummy.
And
Sounds yummy.
what was that girl's name from the Jersey show?
Oh, I couldn't stomach that one.
I
I
can't think of what her name was. I
oh,
never watched the show, but boy, she was sure popular all over.
I saw like it was someone was riffing off the show and they made a generic sh Jersey show that was like, what do they call it? Like a real-time show. I don't know what the term is for not a scripted show, but a live action show. And it was every stereotype jacked up to 10.
Snooky. Snooky was her name.
Snooki.
Was
Oh
that girl
no.
ever sober?
Hey, Dave Hart's here.
I'm wondering if that girl was ever sober.
Oh God.
Because every time I seen a picture of her or anything, I mean, she was wasted.
There was some 3D game my son played when he was like 8 on the Xbox, and they had Jersey cows, and these cows, they would always hang around in groups of 3, and they go, "Hey, oh!" I was like, "Oh, they're dropping the jerseys stuff." Oh, and the funniest thing happened. My nephew, he must have been 7 years old. So we were over at my house, and my brother and his wife were talking about their wedding, and the photographer, he was from New Jersey, and the wedding was in New Jersey.
Mhm.
And they mentioned something, there was an issue, and they were kind of frustrated with the photographer. And my nephew says, "Well, what do you expect? He was from New Jersey." We were like, "What?" I was like, "Oh, snap,
Yeah.
7-year-old throwing down." Like, you taught your boy right, Steve.
Irish Whiskey Paranormal's in the house. Good to have you in here this evening.
Oh my goodness. I love Irish whiskey and I love paranormal stuff.
Yep, they've got a good channel. You want to pull their channel up
I do, I do,
and
yeah.
we'll
Are
take
there
a
any,
listen?
free floating non-amalgamated specters on the channel? That was what they used to call them that's what they called one of the, ghosts in Ghostbusters way back in the day. Oh no, a free floating non-amalgamated Slimer ghost.
As a
Irish
matter of
whiskey
fact,
paranormal.
I thought that I had hit their button, but apparently I had not. So, Irish Whiskey, I have hit your button,
I'll
and
subscribe to that.
I'm leaving you a comment there on a vid, and I'll let it play here in the background,
Late night spooky chit
give
chat.
you some view time.
Are these live stream? Oh yeah, these are live streams. Boy, that is spooky. Look, there's no hard to see the picture.
He's in the dark with the
Oh,
spirit
he's got one of those devices that
spirit
pull in
spirit box.
different frequencies on the radio, and the spirits
Yep, spirit box.
come through.
Yep.
I saw some of those shows on TV where the thing would light up when the spirit would touch it, and they would ask the spirit all kinds of questions, and it would blink once for yes, twice for no, and it was like, whoa.
Yeah, Boomer does that too. He's got a spirit box, and he doesn't even really need the spirit box. They contact him. He did a reading for me once. It was so dead on that made my skin just goosebump.
Wow. That's cool.
'Cause I knew there's somebody who's trying to get in touch with me, but I couldn't, get it through myself, so I had Boomer check it out, and yes, it was, my best friend that passed away several years ago was trying to get in touch, and I mean, the reading was so accurate.
That's crazy. Nice banner here. Look at that. That's like
Mhm.
all built out.
Yeah,
This
he
should
had
have more than 825 subscribers. Tell you
well,
that
we'll
much.
have to do something about that.
Come with me as I travel around haunted locations, exploring the paranormal. Sign me up.
Ice Cold Water's in the house. Good to have you in there. That's another one of my new friends. Carry On Jeff and John is in there. If you like food, you
I love
need
food.
you need to check out Carry On Jeff and John's channel because Lord can them fellers cook.
I don't see him in the chat. Carry on, Jeff and John. What are your thoughts on tacos? I must know.
Well, he does all kinds of fancy
Oh,
stuff
there
over
he is.
there.
Okay.
Lord, he fixes all kinds of fancy meats and stuff over there, and I can't turn on his channel without my tongue trying to slap my brains out.
Jeez.
Roots
Okay, here.
Magoo's in the house. Good to have Roots Magoo in there.
I'll share the channel here. Lock it on me again. This is
Yeah.
Carry On, Jeff and John.
Honey, I never stopped.
I'm still on me. My ugly mug. Yay, yay, yay.
They need to see you. You're pretty.
This has the count turned off of supporters.
Yes, but look at the food.
Wow. Look at that. And look how often they post. Oh, come on.
Yes,
Is this
he
tomato soup?
he cooks like a madman. That's corned beef hash that he's
Come
cooking
on.
there.
Yes.
They came to check out our show, and thanks for the kind words. Well, Lord have mercy, it will be hard pressed to say anything bad about you, except you ain't fed me. You're over there across the pond.
You're teasing Brenda with food.
I need to come over here and cook me up some victuals.
Jeez, Louise.
We got some good people in the house. Not there. There's not a, a dog among them. I mean, they're all wonderful. I can't say nothing bad about none of them.
So
Good to have so many great people in the house.
great, great, great. I like it. I like it.
But yes, if you all haven't met each other, you need to meet up with each other, make friends. Now, Justin Lutz is in the house. Great to have him here. And let's see.
Oh,
I don't think I missed anybody. I think
is
I've
there a
got them all
just
in here.
looking here? That came up in the little oh yeah. No, maybe not.
No.
If I do the @ symbol and type J, there's oh yeah, just looking. That he or she was up there earlier. Okay.
Oh gosh, did we miss him? I hate to miss anybody. I'm scrolling up.
Yeah, yeah. A couple
See
hi
if I miss
Brendas.
something.
Hello.
Oh gosh. I hope you're still here. I didn't mean to miss you.
I
We
think
get
they are
rolling with
still
the
here
chat.
because they came up when I hit the @
Okay.
symbol.
Well, just looking, it's great to have you here. You want to pull up that channel and we'll take a look there at
Oh,
their
yep,
channel?
still here. Was eating. Okay,
Okay.
all
All
good.
right. Honey, I'm sorry I missed saying hey to you when you come in. I try to get everybody when they come in, but sometimes I miss them. My eyes are old, much like the rest of me.
Oh, here we go. I'm playing something. Oh, there's Luana has another statement about Bill and Ted. What's going on there?
Bill and Ted's New Excellent Adventure. She gave up Bill and Ted's New Excellent Adventure. Things and no virtual taco. What did I do wrong? Tell me, oh tell me please.
Oh, okay, I gotta drop some virtual tacos. Here we go. Did she get a virtual taco yet? I thought I gave you at least one this evening.
I don't know. I can't keep track of 'em.
There we
Tacos
go.
are
Why don't
flying
you give
left,
her a
right, and
cowbell
sideways.
too? I think she gets a cowbell. All right, so this channel, 3-inch drone in Germany is part of the channel here.
Ken McCrory's in the house. Good to have you in there, Ken. How are we doing? Well, we're doing everything we can.
I can. I'm checking out some channels here during this live
Yep.
stream.
We're
Oh,
gonna
there's
pull
a crash.
Pull up some of these channels and let people see what's what.
Yes.
That's my new thing when I go in people's live streams, you know, I say hey to them. I say, come in to see what's what.
I got to get a drone. Why don't I own a drone, Brenda G?
Well, I've got one, but I can't use it
What?
because I don't have a smartphone.
Oh, yeah. Flip phones don't work with drones, from
No,
what I understand.
and I can't afford a smartphone. I'm a poor girl. So, you know, I've got one, and I didn't get it until late in the fall, and it's been too nasty outside for me to even take it out to see if I could try to get the thing to fly. A friend of mine got one just like it, and she had a heck of a time with it. It was going every place it wasn't supposed to go. It had a mind of its own.
Just Looking says, I crash a lot about talking about the drones.
Well,
Yeah,
I
it's all
crash a
good.
lot, but that's just me.
I crash in the walls. I trip over my dog.
Yep.
I
I,
knock this thing down a lot.
I,
Does everyone know what that is behind me, Brenda? This is
no, nobody knows.
okay. Well, if anyone gives Brenda a super chat, I will turn on these lights remotely, including the mind-numbing strobe. See that going
Yep.
over there?
Yep.
We'll have a little dance party.
Yep. That's the discotheque. You
Yep.
leave super chats, and we turn on the discotheque, and everybody dances.
Oh, speaking of disco, look at this.
You don't want to see this all get wound up now, I'll tell
Oh,
you.
look at this band right here, M80s.
Yeah.
Isn't that a great band name? Like, like the firecracker, where like
Yeah.
actually the quarter stick of dynamite.
That sounds
This
like
guy,
somebody ate too
I
many
know the
beans.
drummer. He shreds on the drums, and they do 80 songs and they do 70 songs, and they'll do modern stuff too. But he's also my accountant. Can you believe that? He's a rock and roll accountant. But don't discount the accountant stuff. He's sharp as a whip on the accountant stuff, but does about 1 or 2 gigs a
Okay.
month.
Ken's asking me a technical question.
Oh Lord.
He wants to know why there's 2 Debbie's on the screen. Well, see, if I don't have my laptop running over here with the show on it, then it's just Matt and me. And the only one you'll see is whoever's talking. Because you don't
Basically,
get the little thumbnails.
it preserves the little icons down
Yeah.
below.
It keeps the little pictures there in the bottom of the screen,
It
so that you see that we are both actually here.
it's a better viewing experience for you
Yes,
when if there's only 2, then you don't get any icons, and
that's
it's
right.
kind of jarring.
Yes, so I have to have the laptop over here by my side, to
Ray the
keep
Gamer just
everything.
showed up. Hi, Ray the Gamer.
Hey, Ray, good to have you in the house. Another one of my new friends. I've made a lot of new friends over the last week.
I'm Matt from Awesome Wood Things. Hello, hello.
Glad to have everybody coming to the house. And I will mention this. We're talking about support. If y'all are looking for support and you want to get in support streams, maybe you don't know where they are or who these people are. You need to get started tomorrow. If you're home, you're not working tomorrow, and you're wanting to build up support, go to some of these support streams. They start off tomorrow with Deer Park. I think it's Deer Park Outdoors is the name of his channel. And if I'm wrong about that, somebody knows, type it in there in the chat. But Deer Park starts up in the afternoon, and then there's a little break. And then BNO,
Outdoors.
yes, they get started about 6 o'clock Eastern time.
That's all on
And
Fridays, right?
that's on Fridays. And then after BNO, you get Farm All Friday. And he's on for a couple hours. He comes on at 7 o'clock, or no, 7:30. 7:30 tomorrow night. And then after that, they go someplace, they raid somebody.
Oh,
And it's usually the beer review channel, and I can't remember what the name of that filler channel is. But if you're in Farm Malls, then you'll find out where they're going to go, and they go to another support stream. So
Ice Cold Gamer says, or Ice Cold Water says, Deer Park Farmstead.
yes, Deer Park Farmstead, that's the one. Yes,
Okay.
that's in the afternoon. I believe it's 1 or 2 o'clock. I don't know. Sub up and find out. But
Katie Dotson's throwing down. She says, I thought you were going to suggest a new bra for Russ. He needs all the support he can get. Rim shot. Katie.
Well, Katie, we can't find one big enough.
Don't make fun of my friend Russ. Oh, he can take it. He's very
Russ
resilient.
wouldn't. Russ would think we didn't love him if we didn't pick on him.
That's true. That's true. Oh, if Russ is still here, I want to tell him that I got my scroll saw upgrade. I got some jaws for it, some clamps from Pegasus. Pegasus scroll saw, third party upgraded clamps for the blades. So Russ, that came in today, and I'll be putting it on my scroll saw tomorrow.
Roots Magoo's in the house. I had your Roots.
Hi, Roots Magoo. That's an awesome fit channel name.
It has an awesome channel as well.
Oh.
Well, there's some great people strolling through here tonight. I'm glad to have everybody with us. And be sure you share the stream. Be sure you like the stream. Hit that like button like a boss.
Like a mouse.
Like a boss.
Oh, my goodness.
And I forgot to turn on Heifer. The Heifer bot, I forgot all about her tonight. My day has been so discombobulated. It, Mercury went direct today. You'd never know it. It's still in retrograde in my world.
Oh my goodness.
So Heifer bot ain't with us tonight. But
no, I don't have any bots on my channel. I've got my subscription Dalek, which is probably obscured by the icons, but there's a glowing night light next to me. So
no, your icon's on the other side from the icons.
Oh, so they can see my subscription Dalek here. Yeah,
we can see that.
Pretty cool.
We can see that. The thing that we wasn't seeing last week was your counter. Where's your counter?
Oh, it's still being worked on in the workshop. I have a physical subscription counter, a digital readout that's connected to the internet via Wi-Fi, and I'm building an enclosure for it.
Angel Munez is in the house. Good to see you in there, Angel.
Doctor Who, yes. Luana Pierce. I love Doctor Who. All around my office, it's littered with Doctor Who. Like, here's my coffee cup.
Yep.
It's holding up. What else is it holding? Beer cozies.
I've never seen an episode of Doctor Who.
Well, nobody's perfect.
That's how backward I am.
I like it because, like Star Wars it's one galaxy. They never leave the single galaxy.
Yeah.
Like Star Trek is the entire universe.
Much like me in my house.
But Doctor Who, it's all of space and time. So it's like very, very big. TARDIS, yes. And Daleks. I like Daleks too. And it's just fun. People come in my office and they're like, what are all these blue phone booths? I'm like, it's too hard for me to explain. It's a spaceship and it's a time machine and da, 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 da. It's a whole big thing.
I think the bathroom is my TARDIS.
Because it's bigger on the inside?
Yeah, I can just go in there and get lost. And
there you go. I don't know where to go with that one, Brenda.
I can sit there in the seat for the spaceship and have dreams of all kinds of things from other galaxies.
Oh, Lord. You're rubbing off on me. Your mannerisms are starting to land on me. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Probably not a good thing.
Oh, see, I told you, inside my head's a scary place to be.
Yeah. More I don't know if you can see this on camera. I got TARDIS keychain.
Yep.
I don't know what to do. You're a crafter. Maybe you can help me answer this question.
All right.
I've got my wife got me this. It's just a ribbon with little TARDISes on the ribbon. And I don't know what to do with it.
Make a lanyard out of it.
I'm not a lanyard person.
Well, you can hang your keys on it. You go to the ball game, you won't lose your keys. Hang that thing around your neck and get you a clip.
Now you got to be careful, Brenda, because if I show in public a TARDIS lanyard, I'd have to beat the women off with a stick. They'd throw themselves at me.
Oh yeah, right. Oh my, he's a legend in his own mind, ain't he?
Well, everyone knows the Doctor Who is just great with the ladies. Oh, Lord. Oh, Scud's in the house. Look, there's my mascot. Look, he says
Yep.
exterminate, exterminate. Doctor, doctor. That's my mask. Scud, how did you get on Brenda G's design channel? Tell me that, please. See, he's connected to the internet. He can do amazing things.
Katie says the TARDIS has nothing on my purse. That thing's a black hole. Stuff just disappears in there like keys. Yes, I know exactly what she means by that. I've got one too. Stuff just it sinks to the bottom. You can have something and put it right in the top of your purse, and it doesn't take 2 seconds flat for that very item to be
See,
on the very bottom of your pocketbook.
you need these things on these a tile. They'll they alarm. You know, you can trip them from your phone. Watch this. So this is product testing. Hit the button.
So you can find them?
Yeah, you can find it. Yep.
See, I've got a clip on mine now so that I can just clip them to the bail on my purse. So that's right exactly where they're at.
I
And
love
they
those little tiles there.
don't sink to the
25 bucks
bottom.
for one, but they're cheaper if you buy a 4-pack. I put them on everything. And it's Bluetooth, so if you're within 30 feet, it'll work. And if you're not within 30 feet and someone else that owns a tile walks within 30 feet of it, it'll show up on a map. So it's not like Find My iPhone where it'll always, like, it just needs to be in cell phone reception. It has to be if another user with a tile walks. So you can kind of, if it doesn't show up, you can wait a couple hours if you lost it somewhere and it'll show you. One time I was walking my dog and a big dog came after and I picked her up and the dog didn't do anything, but kind of jumped up on me, but didn't attack. But I was kind of freaked out and I hightailed it home. I'm like, oh no, where's my keys? And I went on this and I'm like, oh, it's 10 houses down. It showed it where it was. I was like, all right.
There you go.
Because, I hit the button for it to alarm and I'm like, I don't hear it in the house. I don't hear it sometimes I leave it in the car. I'm like, where is it? And I went on the map. I'm like,
but if you took that lanyard and took that ribbon and made a lanyard out of it and put a clip on it, you could have clipped your keys right there to it and you'd have known exactly where they was.
Yep. I'm just concerned going out in public with such an awesome lanyard,
Honey, you have nothing to worry about. They'll turn you loose. They get you to the light.
Katie says, so I can let some total stranger know where my keys are. No, they won't know it's yours. Now, I actually put my name and phone number on. So
they'll know they're yours.
Oh, well. I like cool stuff. Cool stuff is awesome. Yep. What else is going on in the chat room?
Gracious. Oh, Lord. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll read him a fact.
Okay, fun facts.
February of 1865 is the only month in recorded history not to have a full moon.
Wait, ever?
Ever. In recorded history.
Wow. That's pretty messed up. That can't be true.
You doubt the facts?
Oh, wait a minute. That came from the internet, so it must be true.
It must be true.
Nothing on the internet is ever a lie.
We believe everything that's on the internet.
Remember that Homer Simpson episode? Well, if it's on TV, it must be true.
That's right.
Oh, Homer.
If I said it, don't doubt it.
Hey, I made that mistake before. I should learn from my mistakes. Why don't I learn, Brenda G? Why?
Did you know that nutmeg is extremely poisonous if injected intravenously?
Ooh. No.
So don't shoot up with nutmeg.
I've duly noted. I think the chances of that happening are slim to none.
I try not to let anybody get close to me that's got a needle.
That's the thing about someone else. Naomi Danbello?
Naomi Dan Bellows in the house.
Hi,
Hey,
Naomi.
Naomi. Let me see here. We're going to pull up her channel and take a look at that. Can you pull
Oh
it up
boy.
there? And so you can put it on the big screen. And we take a look at Naomi's channel.
So is air. Yeah, you can't put air in your veins. It'll stop your heart. She
Mine,
said she's fine.
mine stops all the time. It takes breaks.
To give yourself one of these.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Occasionally I got to do that. Her channel is about food, hair, beauty, and lifestyle.
Well, I have food. I eat food. I have hair, and I have lifestyle.
She got a bunch of videos up there. Let's see, 10, 20, 30, 40, about 40, almost 50 videos.
Woo!
Her next one might 45 or 50. I don't know. I lost count. I can't count that high. I got to take my shoes off.
Oh no, Katie's talking about fun facts about her dogs. 2 breeds of dogs she swore she would never have. Charlie Barker? I don't know what that is.
That's the name of one of her dogs, ain't it? Charlie Barker.
Oh, Chihuahua / Jack Russell. Chihuahuas are an interesting breed. I don't know too much about them, but they've got an attitude, I think.
Yes, they do.
Mm.
I was laughing last night because I was over there on Bounty by Observations channel. He's got a couple dogs. One of them is a pug Chihuahua cross.
Pug and Chihuahua?
I told him it's a chug.
Oh no. Oh, my dog just came in here. Hi, Tinkerbell. Hi, Sweet Pea. What you doing? Did mommy come home?
Don't you have an Australian Shepherd?
No, it's a Shih Tzu. She's a
Oh,
Shih Tzu.
what happened to that Australian Shepherd? Didn't you have an Australian
Oh,
Shepherd?
yes, that is my, sister-in-law's dog.
Oh, okay. See,
Yeah,
I've got two Australian Shepherds.
that dog, she is so lovable,
Hmm.
and we when I last saw her, she was a puppy, like a legit puppy. I think she was 12 weeks old. Oh, just the big paw, like long arms and long legs, big paws, and the cutest little face. And she was all fur, like you would pick her up and you would just like sink into her. Like she was just a little skinny thing, but
Hmm.
she looked real puffy. And now that she's older, dirt. The dog loves the mud, loves the dirt, gets her nose all in the
Yep.
dirt, and
Yep.
oh man, she's just I
Yep.
can't wait to see her. I'm like, I want to see my puppy.
Mine are 9 years old now. Like I've had them since they were born. They was born from my old pair of Aussies, and I've just got the two girls now, and
Okay.
yeah, but they kind of give away that I'm just a big teddy bear because people are like their dogs, and
No, this
basically I'm a big teddy bear. But for years I raised English bulldogs and showed English bulldogs,
okay.
so
No,
that's where my tenacity is at.
that Australian Shepherd, she was pure love. She didn't want anything else. She just oozed it. Such a sweet, sweet girl. And then I knew someone who bred uh, boxers. Is that the one with the white stripe up the
Yep,
head? Yeah.
yep.
Go over to her house. She would have 7 little tiny they're like just this big. And they're crawling around.
Boxers are strong.
Oh, okay.
I taught dog obedience for 8 years. And so I've seen about every kind of dog that there is, and the the strongest dogs I've ever seen in my life were the boxers. I mean,
Boxers are
they would
tiny though.
amaze you with their strength.
Wow.
And we had one come through the class that was smarter than the owner. Lord have mercy. It was way smarter than the owner. It had her down in the floor. It it was giving her a rough time all the way around. Every time she tried to give that dog a command, it would do something exactly opposite of what she would want to do. It would step
Um,
on the back of her shoes and bring her out of her shoes.
oh my goodness.
And, Lord. But yeah, boxers are the strongest dogs I've ever seen in my life. And I thought bulldogs were strong.
What's
But
a red bone? Katie has a boxer / red bone mix.
red bone coonhound.
Is that a thing?
Yep. Red bone coonhounds. My daddy used to have red bone coonhounds. And they'd aggravate him. He worked midnights.
I don't know what that
and
is.
and on every he'd have like one night off a week. He worked 6 nights a week, and on his one night off a week, he'd be trying to get some sleep, and them dogs would inevitably tree a coon up on top of the phone pole out in the driveway, and he'd have to go out there and shoot that raccoon down off that phone pole to get them dogs shut up so he could sleep.
I think Naomi's talking about my mic. Is this my microphone you're talking about, Naomi? Let me show you something. I found this the other day.
He's got a little bit higher end microphone than I've got. He's got a Haas.
Right here.
I've got the podcaster.
See this? Is that coming through okay?
Yep,
The
there it
Heil
is.
PR40 is what this
Yep.
is. Heil PR40.
Yep.
This is the best microphone for the spoken voice. Now, it's a studio microphone, so you need to sit it in front of you and keep it still. So you can't, it's not for concert halls or anything like that. But if you have the spoken voice, you cannot get better than the Heil PR. There's more expensive microphones.
Right.
None are better. It's
Mhm.
the industry standard.
Yep.
I love it.
Yeah,
And it will last forever. It needs no phantom power. Now, you'll have to convert it from XLR to USB, but I have a $100 little stick here. The XLR comes in here, and USB comes out the bottom. Now, you can have fancier mixing boards if you have a more complicated setup. I'm just one schmuck in an office, so I just need that little thing. But it's I can't say enough about all the industry professionals have the Heil PR40.
Yeah, mine is the Rode Podcaster, and it is real close. It's close to the Heil, but it's not. It doesn't have the price tag.
But when you're talking high-end microphones, a crap ton more money gets you just a little bit better. Once you get,
Yeah,
that's just how it works.
yeah.
Um,
But I looked at a whole bunch of different microphones when I was getting ready to buy. I wanted the best bang for the buck,
Oh, yeah.
And when I was comparing Rodes to Heils, they were saying that the Rode is going to get you right up there close to the Heil without actually having a Heil. And it was a few $100s cheaper. So I said, well,
can I drop an affiliate link? Does
sure.
YouTube like that? This is an affiliate link to the Heil PR40. Click that link and go check it out. $327. I know that's a lot, but again, do you own the best car in the world? Do you own the finest timepiece? No. Well, you can own the best microphone with this microphone.
Yeah, and if you want to look at the Rode Podcaster, I think the link to that's in the description of the video too. So.
Oh, nice.
You can.
Yeah. No, I recommend it. It's and again, it's so well built you could hammer nails with it. It's not going to fail you.
Yeah, I know. I'm a ham radio operator, and I know that the ham radio operators love to get those Heil microphones. It is the clearest, has less distortion, less problems with the microphone.
Yeah.
And I know Bob Heil. I've met him.
He created it.
Comes to the ham bench in there in Dayton, Ohio every spring. And I've actually met Bob Heil. He's a great guy, makes great product.
Yeah, he's still around. I think he's getting up there in the years, but he's
got great people working for him too.
He's smart as a whip too. I guess you got to be to engineer something as awesome as the Heil PR40. But yeah. I got the mic stand too. I'm gonna do something with that. It's completely silent. The boom arms. It's got what is it? Brass. Where anytime there's metal on metal, it's brass on brass for super quiet. So you can wrench the microphone around and it won't have any noise in your feed.
DJ Beepin Remix Fyro Zabad. I'm horrible with names. Did I say that anywhere close to correct?
Wait, how about we just say DJ? Hi, DJ.
Yeah, there we go. Hey, DJ, good to have you in there. This is one of my new friends from
She
this
says
week.
hi with 2 eyes.
I don't have to be able to pronounce your name to be friends with you.
There you go. Yeah, I'm sharing this channel. I want to do that.
Yeah, share that one, and if there's anybody else out there that wants us to put your channels up on the screen, let us know. We'll pull them up.
So what we got going here?
Pull up the about. Let's see what it's got to say there.
Oh, we're in. Need to translate here.
That Fern speak.
Welcome, friends, your channel. Hindi.
Okay.
It's 8 o'clock. Oh. So many channels. There we go. Are these live streams?
And she got some silent lives up there so that, you know, people can network there in the silent lives.
Cute.
Odessa Woodworking and Maker Shop is in the house. So
Oh boy.
I've been saving this because next week Matt is going to leave me unsupervised once again.
I apologize in advance, internet.
We know that is always a mistake to leave me unsupervised. So Al has decided that he's brave enough to step in.
See, I know what's going on here. See, he wants to take over my job. So he did such a good job when he filled in for me last time. Now he's going to do it a second time. He's going to butter up the audience, and they're going to be like,
Yep.
Matt, we don't want you anymore. I'm on you, Al. I'm on you.
He's going to step in once again to see if he can control me long enough to do a live stream.
He should know better than to even try. Like when you're dealing with Brenda, it's like you take the tiger by the tail. You never know.
And hang on for the ride.
Oh, Luana says, God bless Al Forte. Yes, yes, yes.
Forte.
Kilroy 79763 on Twitch.
I will never forget Shelly doing that video that she did that time, you know, where she she was pronouncing the names and going all crazy. She was doing Al. She started off with Al. Forte.
Shelly is wonderful. I love me some Shelly Cole.
Oh, yes, and Al has an album giveaway that he's doing, so you need to check his channel out and get signed up there for the album giveaway.
Yeah, so do what? Mine's still going.
And just I mean, a lot of these people are new, so they don't know what we're talking about with an album giveaway. Would you please explain to them what this thing is?
A bunch of woodworkers get together once a year, and in March, we publish a video where we build an album cover, 12-inch by 12-inch, mirroring a vinyl record album cover. We make it out of any materials in our shop. It's just a fun build exercise, you know, for shop projects. And then each YouTuber that participates, we had about 12 this time around. They give them away. That's part of the fun. So you could come to my channel and enter my contest and try and win it. And you can go to Al's channel on Odessa Woodworking and Maker Shop. He's in the chat. You can go to his channel and enter it. Each YouTuber has a different method for joining for entering the giveaway. Mine, you just have to put the word Freddie in a comment. And I think Al has something else super similar to that. I'll put my video link in the chat.
And in the description of their videos, they also have the links to everybody else that's giving these things away. So you can go write down the list, check them all out, enter all their contests, you know.
I'll do you one better. I have a playlist.
Cool.
Of everyone that's participating here. Makers Rock playlist. Let me copy that address so you can fire up that playlist and
Lord, he does
go
that just
through
like
the
he knows what
videos
he's
and
doing.
enter each contest. I don't know. Some of them may have given away stuff already, but I think most are doing it end of next week. I think I'm doing it the 4th or 5th. Thursday the 4th, I think, is mine. Something like that. Maybe it's Saturday the 6th. A week or two, I'm giving it away.
Yeah. So this way you can see what each of them has done.
Oh, I have what I did. You want to see it? I actually have physical. Okay. I got to get up. So I'm going to leave my space here.
We're going to get to see your butt.
All right. So what I did was,
And see how graceful he is, so that we don't get to see his rear end.
oh, it's completely by accident. I have no shame, believe me. All right. So that's 12. This is the back, 12 by 12. And I made a picture frame, real nice. This is Bohemian Rhapsody from Queen. So look at this. Isn't this nice?
Yes.
So now it's multiple layers because look, you can see
It's
how.
three-dimensional.
Yeah, so he's Freddie's on the top, and then this is the wood stage, and then this is the stadium in the back. This is Wembley Stadium from the Live Aid, and then I have vinyl, and this is acrylic that I cut out on the X-Carve, and then the background is spray paint on the backside of this clear acrylic. So if you want this piece of, look, I have a little hanger here. You can hang it. If you want this piece of art, you can enter my contest and you could win it.
The one-of-a-kind piece of art.
Look at Freddie. Isn't Freddie cool? That's just a laser print of Freddie that I cut out on my scroll saw.
And then Al's is Pink Floyd.
And this is the one I'm giving away, this exact one. I have a duplicate. I made two because I was smart because I want to keep one. But this one's hanging in my office until I give it away on the 4th or the 6th or something like that. I love Freddie. And you know what else I did just for funsies? I made a new playlist on my channel. It's called Freaking Awesome Videos.
Yeah.
And it's just any video I find on the web that's like mind-blowingly awesome. I'm just going to, and it doesn't have to be woodworking. And as a matter of fact, most probably won't be woodworking. But if it's something that's just like, whoa.
And how many of mine are on there?
0.
Yeah.
Don't hate me. Don't hate me, BrendaG.
See how he is. Lord have mercy. See how he is.
Well, look, there was one video where it was a piano and then, the notes would fall down and it was Bohemian Rhapsody. I'm like, okay, but it was a million notes. Like sometimes every key is pressed simultaneously. And I was like, that's a video? And yeah, so.
And how many of my videos have you watched that I have blown your mind?
So there, I put the playlist. Now, these aren't my videos. These are just public videos that are out.
Watch him dodge this. He's as slippery as a grease pig in a grease pig contest.
I'll turn it around on you, Brenda. You watch the 2 videos that are in there, and if you think one of your videos are better than the 2 that I have in there,
I don't even have to look at them. I already know.
Better than the Flopatron? Do you know what the Flopatron is? Look, you got to check this out.
Honey, if I took off my shirt, it would be Flopatron all over the place.
All right, can you see this?
But they probably wouldn't let it be on YouTube.
Check this out. These are old hardware for computers.
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing?
And you mean to tell me that the advice that Heifer Haven gives out 10
Going at the speed of light, wanna get a supersonic man out of you. Stop me now, I'm having such a good time, having a ball.
Zara Cooking Channel's in the house. Good to have Zara in there with us. Welcome. We got a lot of good channels in here, and if you ain't met them, get loving up on some of these channels here.
The Flopatron.
If there's anybody out there who wants us to put your channel up here on the big screen here and show everybody what you got to offer over there on your channel, let us know. We'll put them up.
Just drop a taco icon, and that'll be my signal to go to your channel and share it with the crew that we've got going here.
Lord, we ain't proud. We'll put it up there.
We'll put you on display. Where's your channel?
We'll shout it out, show it off. Put it on the front porch and give it a glass of iced tea. Parade it up and down the street.
Slap it around a little bit.
We just hang the crazy right out there for everybody to view.
Oh, Lord,
We don't
Brenda.
hide it in the attic, buddy. We put it right out there.
Is it possible to have too much fun on a live stream? Because
No, Lord, no. People go through withdrawals when they get off of my live stream, like, what in the world, what am I gonna do with myself the rest of the evening?
look at this video. I gotta share this video. This is the number 2 entry in the freaking awesome videos one. So it
Yeah.
starts out, so it's playing the notes.
Yeah.
Okay, now watch. Okay. Look at that.
It just went all hog wild and pig crazy, didn't it?
So it's 2.06 million notes for one 6-minute song on a piano. Pretty nuts, huh?
Yep, pretty nuts.
I've been thinking about like how does like someone can like someone my age learn the piano well? Have I missed those early years where it just naturally like how many hours would it take me to learn how to play Bohemian Rhapsody on the piano? That's what I want to know without ever using the piano before.
I've never tried to play the piano. I played the flute when I was in the band in high school.
Okay.
Um, and I have tried to learn the guitar several times, never had any luck. I've tried to play the harmonica, and that's all
Guitars
I
are
can do
hard because
is
like all the strings and it's
I just aggravate the hell out of everybody with the harmonica. I do have a steel guitar, and I can plunk around on it a little bit, but I'm not very good.
mm.
Um, musically inclined. Now, I can sing a little bit, and I'm pretty good at writing songs. Parodies especially. I enjoy parodies immensely. But as far as playing instruments, cowbell.
Gotta have more cowbell.
That's about as good as it gets. Is the cowbell. Percussion type instruments. I got some different kinds of percussion things. I've got a rain stick. You ever played the rain stick?
Oh my.
So
Yeah,
rain
yeah.
that it's cactus is what it is. Those are cactus seeds inside of it. That
Oh wow.
it sounds like rain. So
Yeah, I dig it.
and I've got a thunking block and different things around here. It's percussion, but
Oh,
I'm not real musically inclined.
Al's getting randy in the chat room. He says, I used to know a girl in band camp that played the flute.
Well, it wasn't me.
You know what that's in reference to? This one time at band camp.
Oh no,
Oh,
is
there
that
was
from?
a teen angst movie where
See,
yeah,
movie, TV
yeah.
show. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the guy took a girl to the prom and he was like all stressed out because he didn't know if he was gonna get her into bed. And she's finally like, can we have sex now? I'm getting kind of antsy. He's like, yeah. Let's talk about band camp and that she did bad things with the flute.
DJ put a comment in there that YouTube won't let go through, but I'll basically tell you he'd like for folks to come visit his channel. So YouTube has gotten real particular about what they let go through in these chats. You got to be careful not to be, anything that would resemble begging for people to
Support.
come and support your channels, and they don't want you to use the SUB word or any of that, which is silly. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, but hey, they got their rules. They got their,
Yeah.
things
Kinda
that they
like
do. But
if you want to make a video platform, user submitted video platform yourself, go ahead and make your own.
yeah,
We already made YouTube and it's our rules.
yeah.
Like, okay.
So, the best thing that I can tell everybody is just go support everybody. It's better to give than to receive anyway. So just go over there and support. The idea is to support. You watch the video or at least play it.
Yep.
Even if, I let them play in the background sometimes. I get busy, I got things to do, but I'll give them the view time. And you hit the like button and you leave a comment on that video so that they know that you've been there. That is your calling card to let them know that, hey, I have been here. I'm your new friend. And be careful what words you use in that comment section, or they'll throw that into the spam file too. So, you just have to make friends with folks. And then
Yeah.
when they see that, they'll come and they'll do the same thing for you. So that's all I suggest. And you don't even need to say anything in the chat about, that you supported them, or that you loved up on them, or, whatever it is that you're going to say, because they'll see it when they go over to their channel and start looking at their comments.
Just say Farmall sent me. No.
Yeah. I'll generally say, from so and so stream, whoever
Yeah,
stream that
yeah.
I've seen them in, or I'll say, hey, I'm your new friend. Come over here to see your channel, and loved up on it for you. Um,
Here we go.
I let folks know that I've been there. But a last call. Anybody else want us to put their channels up here?
We're just crazy enough to do it.
Here's your opportunity for fame.
Fame and fortune.
You can say, BrendaG made me famous. And it didn't involve putting my picture on a milk carton or in the post office.
You got to be careful with your newfound power, Brenda, making people famous. Could come back to bite you.
Well, I've always liked to tell people that I'd make them famous, and then they'd want to see what it was that I was going to do. And, well, sometimes they surprised.
My advice is, when you're dealing with Brenda, have witnesses. It helps.
I don't try to promote that. Well, I'll tell you what, Bounty is live. Bounty by Observation is live. So why don't we do a raid over there on Bounty's channel? We'll shut this one down. You can go over there and raid his channel and love up on everybody that's over there.
Drop the link.
And I've hit the button there. I'm putting it in the chat so that y'all see it. And you can go over there to Bounty's channel and tell him that BrendaG sent you. He still likes me.
Who doesn't like you? Come on.
Well, we don't want to go there.
Well,
but there's a list.
Oh,
there are some folks that just don't have a sense of humor.
If someone doesn't like BrendaG, that's a head scratcher for me.
There you go. Yeah. So just go over there to Bounty's channel and tell him that BrendaG sent you, and make friends with everybody over there, because he's always got a house full of crazy folks over there, and he's a hoot. Lord have mercy, he'll have you laugh until the tears roll. So with that being said, we'll see you over there in Bounty's stream in a little bit. And thank you for coming. We'll see you back here next Thursday with Al Forte.
Odessa Woodworking and Maker Shop. Kilroy79763 on Twitch. He'll be in my seat. I will not be here, but I'll be thinking about everyone out there in YouTube land.
That's right. Out there in the YouTube land, the YouTube Matrix, YouTube land. and check out the Heifer Havens. I'll put a new one up later tonight. So we'll see y'all in the funny papers. Bye, y'all.
Live long and prosper.